Hello and welcome to my channel. So today I'm building in the world of Del Sol Valley. I just went through the Get Famous expansion pack and I wanted to build a starter home for my sim. Her name is Gina. She is an actress and I don't want to cheat any money for her. So I wanted to see if I can make something cute and maybe use some new things from this pack. Um, I was shocked though to see how the lots looked like the original houses. I just thought it's so there are only three neighborhoods and only three lots in this like a bit poorer area, and the lot itself is huge. I feel like I could fit like three houses, smaller houses in this lot. Like at least they should have like made two lots out of these. But yeah, it's just I didn't realize how bad this world is. I like the idea of the LA inspired world, but I don't think they did it very good. I like the background, I like how all that is done, but the lot itself and also the more expensive part of the world, the mansions, there are like three mansions, also huge lots. And I wish there was something more in the what's it called, the area where the gym is. Like I don't know why they put that small park in there. There's like table with the seating and a grill. Like there is nothing to do there. I wish they would put something different. Like that museum, I don't think it's very necessary. I don't really like it. Um, the lounge is fine, but just I thought that they could have put at least one more lot in each neighborhood and maybe make the lots in the poorer neighborhoods a little bit smaller. And also, I do think that what would be good too is to have a fourth neighborhood. Maybe that's asking for too much now, but uh, because the this neighborhood I'm building in seems so uh, poor compared to the mansion part where all the big celebrities are. I wish there was something in between, like for stars on their way to the top, let's say, like not too rich, not too poor. I looked at the houses here and I thought I'll just bulldoze it and try to build my own starter home. And I actually really like what turned out, how it turned out. Um, I wasn't sure in what kind of shape I wanted. I knew I wanted to use some stuff from Get Famous, so since I am exploring that path, but again, there are a lot of expensive things. So I used what I could. I think this is like a brick. The the accent walls I put that all the way outside. I thought it really looked nice, and these windows. I wasn't the happiest with this color swatches, but I ended up picking these ones with like a little bit of reddish wood, and I ended up going with that kind of theme for a lot of things. I did use base game floorboards. I didn't want to look too fancy for a starter home. But yeah, I placed the Get Famous door, and before that, I decided to use terrain instead of tiles for the walkway, just because it is a start, and I was like, oh, tiles cost money, so I went with a little bit of terrain. And here I'm doing the kitchen. I wasn't sure at all what color cabinets to use. So these are the ones I ended up with, but I did cut out from the video me switching the, well, apparently I did leave a little bit, but before this, I was just switching between color swatches and trying to decide which one I wanted, which one I liked the best. I really couldn't decide, but I wanted to use these ones because they were the cheapest. And yeah, there are some swatches that do look okay. And I used the cheapest oven and the cheapest fridge. And this is where I decided on the cabinet color. I wasn't sure what to do with the stools. I wanted to use these from bowling night stuff, and then I just thought that these two woods kind of together, I don't know, it's not matching, but I like this a little bit orangey, and then it just feels nice. Like, oh, you move in with your sim, you have this kitchen already set, and then they brought their own stuff, so the bar stools don't really match completely. Um, and I really, really like these bar stools from bowling night. Um, for the lounge, I decided to go with this. I think it's called Cozy Beach Kit. I love that couch, and I couldn't decide on the color. I did end up leaving it orange in the end. I think that looks the best. And I did use the Get Famous carpet. Again, couldn't decide on swatches. And the Get Famous coffee table. I really, really liked the shape, and I liked it. As I said, I was trying to use some of that orangey wood color. I think it looked really, really nice. Um, for the bedroom, I wanted to use the bed from the maker packs, but then I realized it's too expensive. So I used this bed from City Living, and I thought, oh, I can use the Get Famous nightstands. I really like them, and the wood kind of matches with the bed. Later on, you will see I will have to delete them. It was just not in the budget. And also, I used the lamp from bowling night stuff, which I was surprised. I forgot that it had like this kind of lamp. It fit perfectly for the bedroom. I just like that it's not too big, because I really find a lot of the lamps in this game for like a bedside table to be so big. I end up sizing them down. And I did use again, the Get Famous rug here, just a different swatch. And then I ended up changing also the color of the lamps. One more thing I wanted to use is this. You can see I put the mirror from the maker packs. I think it's a really, really nice mirror. And I was like, oh, I'll use that. If I need to, I'll delete it. I don't remember how much that mirror is, but it looks really nice. I put two pictures from Get Famous over the bed, and later I will end up deleting one because of the budget. But here I'm moving to the bathroom. I really like these tiles on the wall. They're base game tiles, and I actually use them a lot. I think they look so cute and really, really nice. I wanted to put some clutter in the bathroom, but later I do end up deleting that shelving over the toilet. That's from Tiny Living. I usually love to put that thing in the bathrooms. It just makes it look cozier, and I think it has like a little plant on it also. I really like this shelf. I use it so much. I wish we had a few more. I don't know. I haven't gone through all the packs, so I will have to wait a little and see. But yeah, I'm going now through the packs. I have most of them. I had a few before, and I'm just exploring slowly one by one. And I'm loving the options, building options that I have already with only a few more packs added. I just, the choices, like build different build styles. I really enjoy that. Here you see that I decided to remove one of the dressers because it's just not in the budget, and changing the picture, removing one picture, I really hoped I could pull it off, but you are building in the budget and then you start just putting whatever, like, oh, maybe not. Maybe I can't really. You have to remind yourself it is a budget build. It's a starter home. I think it ended up being like 16,000, close to 17,000. But yeah, here I decided to use this base game shelf and the Get Famous shelf. So the Get Famous one I put in a hallway next to this plant from Jungle Adventure. I really like this plant. I think it looks really nice. I don't know what it is about it. Just been loving using it. And I also, as you can see, used these, I don't know what's like, wooden panels on the corner. I thought that just plain white looked, I didn't really like it. It just looked like too much plain things, and I don't have that much money to, well, these panels actually are not very cheap. Later I end up removing one, but I just love using them as decoration on the walls. I think they look nice. I don't know if it's weird to use them just as a wall decoration, but sometimes I use them as dividers. Sometimes I use them outside, on the outside of the buildings, but I also like to use them on the inside. I just feel like it gives a little bit of dimension, and it's nice in space, especially if it's just a plain flat wall. Um, Here I was changing actually the size of the house to save some money. So I had to rearrange a little bit of stuff because I thought, I could actually make this smaller. The bedroom really doesn't need to be that big. So that's what I changed. Off camera, I did try to actually, maybe I was like, maybe I don't need the office space. Maybe I can just put that in the bedroom. But I didn't like the shape of the house, and I do like the thought of having the office there where I put it. So I was like, no, I'll leave it. I will make it work. So I changed the size of the bedroom, and yeah, ended up actually really nice. Here I was just going through some debugs. I wasn't sure what to put in the, like, the front of the house, and thought, oh, maybe like a car. Not, I was like, I don't want too expensive looking car, but you get what you get with the debug. I didn't want those like really run down car, so I use like just a basic one. And for the fences, of course, I couldn't spend any money on that. As you can see, I only have like 211 simoleons left. So I decided to use this debug fencing, and it came in so handy. I think it turned out really, really nice. And it was also hard, like it's such a big lot. I was thinking, what will I do with the rest of the lot? Uh, but I ended up just putting trees from debug. And here I also used some debug hedges, everything I used from the debug. I did put some like three these flowers, the same ones. I put in one corner two, and then the other a little bit bigger one just by itself. So just scrolling through debug, and I couldn't decide really what I wanted. I ended up switching the car. I thought this looked much better. And then I was like, I'll just use the same plant here in the school. I feel like it needs something. And I thought that I wanted to have a bench, so I got rid of that. I don't know what to call, like for the oven where the steam goes, and I really don't know what it's called. English is not my first language, so I'm just some words I'm not really sure about. Um, and I ended up putting a nice little table with seating outside. I thought that looked really nice. And I just put some debug trees on the outside. Around the house, I ended up putting a few bushes. I think it's like some daisy bushes, and then those low-lying flowers that you have in the base game, but I used the debug ones. And also there are two different versions I found. One, when I sized it down, I could see a shadow. And then as I was scrolling, I saw here I'm putting those ones with shadows. If you can see it a little bit. And then I did find the one without it, so this one. It's like, oh, it doesn't have it, so that was great. I could just use that. And I also used some debug rocks, and I ended up finishing this build with some terrain and these trees, and I was looking what else could I do, and I decided it doesn't really need anything more. So here I'm just doing the terrain, and I will almost be done. I just after this ended up going back into the house, and because removing the bedside tables that I loved so much, I realized I can't use them, so I used the ones from the city living, which the wood was pretty much the same, so ended up working great. And I did that because I couldn't afford a trash can. It's always a trash can I forget, and again, I that's the last thing I do. So here I'm doing, I'm replacing the bedside table. But anyway, that will be it for this build. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope I will see you soon. If you do end up downloading this build, my gallery ID is SuniSimmer, and I will also leave it in the description below. Thank you for watching. Bye!